Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion is called Eikev. It's also Shabbos Mevorchim of the month of Elul. There's a very interesting verse in this week's Torah portion. The biblical commandment for saying grace after we eat, for thanking God after we eat. The verse is Ve'achalta, ve'savata, u'birachta, and you eat and you're satisfied, and birachta, and you bless God, you thank God. It's very interesting that in the actual grace that we say in what's called Birkat HaMazon, the blessing of after we eat food, there are four actual blessings. The first blessing was made by Moshe in the desert. The second was made by, and it says it starts with Hazazonas Kol Ha'olam, that God nourishes the entire world. The second blessing is Al Ha'aretz Val Hamazon, on the land and the food. The third blessing is V'nei Yushalayim. It's about building the third temple, which was made by King David and his son Shlomo. And the fourth blessing is made by the Chachamim, by the scholars. Moshe, in the desert, instituted the first blessing to thank God for the man, for this food that came from heaven, that tasted like poppy seeds and honey. The Jewish people ate the whole time they were in the desert. They have a very simple question. Is it appropriate on this blessing that Moses instituted for the man, that was made for this heavenly gift that God gave us, this food from heaven, is it appropriate that we use that same blessing for food, for bread that we make from wheat that we harvested and ground up and made into bread? Okay, and the answer is yes. And the reason is because every Jewish person knows that bread that we eat, where does it really come from? Does it come from my preparation? Does it come from my work? Does it come from my effort? No, not at all. Even if I actually was the physical vehicle that put the food on the table, the food came from where? It came from God. And that's why even if we're making the blessing over simple bread that we baked, or it was bread that came from heaven, in either case, the Jewish person knows that came from God. And so the blessing that Moshe made is as appropriate for the bread that we have today as for the bread that came from heaven during the 40 years in the desert. Shabbat Shalom.